Good morning, beautiful ladies. Welcome to Meal Prep on a Budget. I want to share with you guys my simple steps for being able to meal prep on a budget, to be able to make a plan, stick to the plan, and eat the healthy food that you should be eating each and every week. Now, I'm going to give you some options with some different things. I'm not going to tell you exactly what you have to eat, but I am going to give you some ideas on how you can meal prep on a budget, how you can stick to the plan, and there are 5 simple steps. So the very first step is pick 2. Now, a lot of times people don't like to do this for dinner, so I'm going to give you a little bit of leeway there because I understand a lot of times dinner is a meal. You sit down with your family, you eat different meals every night of the week, and that's okay. But for your breakfast, for your snacks, for your lunch, I'm going to challenge you to pick 2 things that you're going to eat for the week and then rotate them. So for me, what I like to do a lot of times is I'll do oatmeal for breakfast. I'll add a little bit of peanut butter into it. I'll do a side of fruit, whatever fruit I'm kind of craving that week. And that'll be one of my go-to meals. The other one I like to have all the time is I will have eggs. I'll scramble up some eggs. I'll throw in some Power Greens veggies, and then I will add a little bit of salsa on top and have it with a piece of whole grain toast. That's another one of my favorite go-tos, but I will alternate. So I won't have the same thing every single day, but I will plan out and have those 2 same meals basically like every other day during the week on the weekdays. For my snacks, a lot of times I'll go to my Beach Bars because those are super simple. I can grab those and go. I will have snacks like a piece of fruit. I'll have snacks like carrots with the Greek yogurt ranch dip. Plan out what your snacks are going to look like. That way when you are going to the store and you're purchasing them, you have a couple of different snack options that you can rotate, and that will help you to stay on track too. And then with your lunches, pick whatever it is you want. There's so many different easy options out there. I'm not going to tell you exactly what you have to have, but I will tell you when I was working my full-time big girl job, I would do things that were easy to reheat. Sometimes it would be leftovers. Sometimes I would just do a salad and throw some grilled chicken on top. I would do that like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the other days I would do something different. I would just have, something healthy that I had on hand or something quick that I could throw together. So think about what it is that you want to have for your breakfast, your snack, and your lunches, and then you're going to pick 2 and you're going to rotate those throughout the week. The other tip that I'm going to give you is to list it all out. You have to list all of these things out. This is super important because you want to make sure that you know everything that you need to get when you go to the grocery store. That way you can stick to your list and stick to a budget. If you're not listing out every single thing that you need for the week, then it's going to make it really complicated. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that you can only go to the grocery store once a week, but I will say you don't want to go more than twice. You want to get the majority of what you need in your first trip, and then just go back if you need maybe some more fresh fruit. We know some things like those start to go bad, so you don't want to buy so much fresh fruit or so much fresh produce that it's going to go bad during the week and you're going to end up having to throw it away. So we don't want that to happen. So you need to list everything out. Take out a piece of paper, write down everything you need, and then the goal is to stick to that list hard. Like, stick to that list. You cannot allow yourself to buy anything off of that list, and go with that. Be super precise if there's things that you need. If you need apples, be like, okay, I need 3 apples for the week because I'm going to eat an apple as a snack Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Okay, you're going to have banana with peanut butter on it. That's going to be like your morning pre-workout meal. You need bananas and you need peanut butter. You don't need 18 bananas. You only need 2 to 3 bananas if you're having that as one of your snacks. So list it out. That way you're not overbuying on certain things. That way you won't have to throw away. And then the third rule is drop it. If it is not on the freaking fracking list, you guys, you cannot buy it. Like, make that a rule. Put it in your mind. When you see the Doritos jumping out at you, say no. Just say no. If it's not on your list, it's not allowed. And I'm not saying that to be hard on you guys. I'm just saying it because whenever you put it in your mind that you're not straying from your list and you're not going to buy things that are off your list, it makes it really so much easier to say no to the things that are tempting when you get into the grocery store. I personally also like to have my shake or have a snack before I go to the store. That way I don't go to the store super hungry, wanting to buy all the things, because it never fails. Like, things start jumping out at you whenever you are shopping and you are very hungry. So try not to shop on an empty stomach. And then stop with the crazy cycle, you guys. I used to literally would go to the grocery store every single day, and stupidly I would do it at 5 o'clock when I was getting off of work and everybody else and their mother was getting off of work. Stop the crazy cycle. Plan ahead. Go to the grocery store on times and days that you know aren't going to be busy. Maybe you can go early in the morning on like a Wednesday when you know nobody will be there. Maybe you can go in the evening on like a Thursday when, again, nobody is there. Maybe you like to do your grocery shopping on the weekend. You can do that too, but try to plan it out at a time when there's less traffic and volume at the grocery store. And that way it'll make it easier for you to concentrate, make it easier for you to get in and out. It'll save you time. But stop the crazy cycle, because when we go to the grocery store each and every day, we're going for just what we want that day. But this is not about what you want. This is honestly just about what your body needs. It's about sticking to the plan, and it's about eating the foods that you have put on the list for the week, that you've planned out for yourself for the week. I used to be the world's worst at making a plan, planning and prepping food, and then it would be so simple to stop and grab something out and about because I would be quote unquote hungry. No, you have to plan ahead so that way you don't get to the point where you're super hungry. You have to take your food with you. You have to have it prepped and ready. And you have to be mindful of not stopping at the Starbucks every day, because it's going to save you so much money. It's going to save you so much time and waiting through the lines. And then you're not going to be throwing away your groceries at home that you're spending good money on. And obviously we're on a budget here, right? Like, we're trying to stick to the budget. So make sure you do that. And then the last thing is prep or die. And I know that that sounds a little drastic, but it really, really is so key. You have to prep. You have to plan ahead. You have to prep out your food. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go through some extravagant meal prep. No, I'm just saying, like, have the plan in place, have the food stocked in your refrigerator, the good foods that you have chosen that you want to eat for the week, and then take a little bit of time to prep your food. I know there are women in our group that like to prep on a daily basis. They do it first thing in the morning. I know that there's other women in our group that like to do it for 3 or 4 days at a time, and that's amazing. Whatever works for you. I'm not going to tell you exactly how you have to do it, but you do need to take the time, put it into your schedule so that you know, okay, mornings are going to be my time, or Wednesdays and Sundays are going to be my days that I spend a little bit of time in the kitchen getting my food prepped and ready to go for the week. So you have to have a plan in place, you have to prep, and you have to make a list and stick to it so that way you can stay on your budget, get the most for your money, and honestly not be in and out of the grocery store 10 times during the week. So I hope that was super helpful for you guys. I love you. If you have questions, post them in the comments below. Post below what your plan is. Maybe just one of your staples that you're going to have for breakfast next week or something like that. That way we can get ideas from each other and be ready to kick off on Monday and totally hit the ground running. I love you guys, and happy Friday. I'll talk to you soon.